this wing is special enough that I thought it would be a good idea to tell people what I think of it. A little background about me and what I've been riding, because I think that helps put things in context. The last time I had a boom was the Duotone Echo. After that, I switched to the Ensis wings. They were terrific powerhouse wings back in the day, and then I switched to Ocean Rodeo Alula wings. Incredibly light, great pumping because of the stiffness of the Alula. But ultimately, the floppy handles didn't allow the full potential of the wing, and I got tired of waiting, so I gave the Duotone Unit V2 a try, and immediately loved those for the precise pumping of the rigid handles. So I rode the Duotone V2s for a season, and then I upgraded to the V3s. The V3s with the new MOD canopy were a big improvement. Really direct, draft stable, smoothed out gusty wind, very smooth. Was very happy with them. The MOD3 canopy is heavier than the old standard crappy kite canopy. I think it's something like 4 ounces a wing, which isn't much, but it's there. You do notice when the wind quits. When there's wind, you don't notice. Was really happy with them. And then I got a hold of these prototypes. Thanks to Ken Winter for sending them. And it opened my eyes to, wow. The physical weight of the wing should be identical to the V3 units, same mod canopy, same Dacron leading edge, but the way they fly is dramatically lighter. They feel to me like Alula wings. That's how light they feel in all modes of flying. Wing handling, jibes, tacks. When the wind quits and you're limping back, they still feel light. They're always lifting. They're always well balanced. And you would think, how is that even possible? And what happened was Ken Winter switched the software that he was using for the canopy from the standard software that the whole industry uses to far more sophisticated engineering software that would allow him to get the canopy shape that he really wanted and wasn't able to get with the standard software. And wow, did it improve this wing. This thing, and there's been some other that allowed him to refine everything, not just the profile, but he's refined tip angles, canopy tension. It's just the whole package together has made the wing feel like just unbelievably light and great handling and so smooth to a whole another level that you would not dream possible, to the point that your foil actually rides better. All of a sudden your foil performance is like butter smooth because the power delivery is butter smooth. And it does allows you to hold on to wings a lot longer. The wind range is just crazy because it's not pulling you sideways and blowing your legs out. It's just propelling you forward. So there's less pull on your body as the wind increases, and you just go forward. You just go faster. You're not getting dragged downwind or pulled sideways. So the smoothness, the less drag, the lighter handling, you can ride longer than ever. It's just crazy. And in the 6.5 size, mind blown. I mean, I never rode 6.5s. I owned a 6.5 D-Lab, but didn't want to ride it. They're too clumsy. I just never liked them. The wingtips hit. But in the 6.5 slick, the wingtips don't hit. It handles light. You feel like you're on a 5.5 or a 5. I can show up at the beach. I don't have to wait till late in the afternoon for the wind to pick up. I could just rig a 6.5. I don't care. I love my 6.5. I just go out. I ride in light winds. The wind picks up, and I stay on it. I don't have to come in or down rig. And then the wave riding, one-handed, just spectacular wave riding one-handed. The amount of balance that the wing has, it just floats and floats. You can surf at the wing, and it just floats. It's just so impressive that I just feel, this is a wing people should demo. This is not something to overlook, because so many wings look alike today that you'll just look at it and go, it just looks like the V3 unit. It looks like yada yada, whatever. So many wings are looking alike. So many wings have tight canopies now. And this is not like anybody else's wing. This is a wing you must demo. And I can tell you that the 3 meter is the best 3 meter I've ever ridden. We all know how small wings can beat the tar out of you when it's sort of strong and gusty. They just are not pleasant. With this wing having all that insane amount of smooth power delivery, it's just the best 3 meter days you've ever had in your life. And so the whole quiver is just mind-blowing. Because this is a prototype, there's no graphics on it. But I can tell you that it is like the production, and you should be as impressed with them as I am when you demo them. So give them a go. Before I had actually tried a slick, one of my unfounded fears was how much space they would take up with the boom, and I just liked the idea of everything folding up with the handles on it. But now that I've lived with the slick, I realize that the slick is actually more compact than any wing I've owned. Without handles on the wing, it folds up into a tiny little ball that you can stuff into the smallest bag, even smaller than a floppy handle wing, because there's no thick, bulky floppy handles getting rolled up with the wing. There's actually nothing on the strut. It's just an empty strut with nothing there. It just rolls up into a tiny little bag. The wing can be priced a little lower because there's no handles on it. And then you have one boom with your harness line on it. And you only need to buy one boom, and it can run a whole quiver of wings. I highly recommend that you buy the most premium boom that Duotone makes. Currently, as of shooting this video, it was called the SLS Premium. It has in the US it's $250. it has the skinniest diameter, skinnier than other booms on the market. As skinny as, say, the unit handles. And the smaller the diameter of the handle, the less finger fatigue you're going to have, the less grip fatigue you're going to have. So it's critical that you have a really tiny grip. And if you live where you're wearing gloves, it's a must. Your hands will and finger grip will hang in there as well as when you were using skinny little floppy handles, but now you've got far more wing control.